Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the New Starters Perspective series. This is where I get a chance to speak to those who have recently joined Veramed to find out what their first 6 months have been like. Today, I'm joined by Hanna. Hanna, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
And you. So why don't we start? Why don't you tell our listeners what do you do at Veramed and what your first 6 months have been like?
Senior programmer. And now I'm working on some oncology studies. And so my first 6 months were pleasant. And so I'm happy that I joined Veramed.
Oh, excellent. And how did you find the recruitment process?
Oh, it was very easy, I would say. Everything was quickly, like interviews and decisions. So it's pleasant because, as I know, it sometimes it takes like months or more, but here it's not a very complicated process. And so I had a few interviews, but anyway, it was not a long time.
So with your interviews, were they with our Twickenham office or like our English-based, or was it our Ukraine office, or was it a bit of both?
They were online. We didn't have any office at the time when I had interviews. And yeah, so it was everything online.
Okay. And so did you get to speak to people from the Ukraine team as well before you joined?
Yeah, I spoke to Daniil and to Artem, and also some other colleague was in my previous job, who is now in Veramed. So I had a few conversations.
Okay, that's good. And how have you found sort of like working from home and things like this? People still been speaking to you and like you get to know the team?
Yeah, at home, after COVID pandemic, it was too much working at home for me. And so it was not so exciting that it would be in the office because it's better to see people for me, at least like few days per week. And so now it's cool that we already have office. And so I'm in the office at the moment, so it's cool. Yeah, it's really better because a long time working at home for me maybe not the best opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was the same. Like as soon as the offices opened, I was like, I kind of tricked myself into thinking like, oh, I don't mind working from home. And then as soon as I came back to the office, I was like, no, I miss this. Like I just miss having people
Yeah,
around me.
exactly.
Okay, what would you say? What do you like most about working here at Veramed?
I think it's a combination of good projects, good professional development with atmosphere and with people who work environment.
Like this is very similar answer to what most people say, like the people and the work itself. And it's always nice to have both. And it's not just one or the other. You've got both. You've got nice colleagues, people that help you, people that like want to see you do well and give you great training and things. So I'm glad you feel the same way. Okay, so do you have any sort of tips you would give to anyone else that looking to join our Ukraine offices?
I think that joining Veramed in Ukraine is like has some extra benefits because we have office in Kyiv with electricity, with water, with everything, with shelter. So it's important that we can keep working whenever we need and without any interruptions. So it's very important now.
Definitely. Like it's probably something that a lot of people UK people don't think about because those are just obviously just things that we have. So yeah, no, it's nice having your perspective on this. And yeah, it's obviously very important, especially now. And yeah, we saw the photos of the offices in our last meeting and yeah, they look lovely. Like they look, yeah, very nice. And yeah, I'm glad The offices are working nice. You've got nice people around you, and good environment to help you all guys work. So excellent. All right, Hannah. Well, thank you so much for taking time to join me on the podcast today. It's been lovely speaking to you. I'm sure I'll get you on one of the longer episodes at some point as well. Thank you all very much for listening. If you'd like to be notified for any future podcast episodes, please subscribe to us on Spotify, iTunes, or whichever podcast platform you're using. If you'd like to know more about Veramed, please visit our website at veramed.co.uk, or you can find us on LinkedIn. If you have any questions about Veramed, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm always happy to help. You can also find us on YouTube and Instagram at We Are Veramed. Thank you all very much for listening, and until next time, goodbye.